Today we're going to be playing a game that is similar to the game called matching. Has anyone ever played matching before?
No.
Yes.
Okay, Kaylee, can you explain what matching is to Alex?
You pick up one card and then you pick up another card, and if they match, you get to keep them. But if they don't match, you have to put them back.
Okay, great job. Do you understand that, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay, so the game that we're going to play is a little bit different. Instead of picking up two cards and seeing if they match, so I'll pick this one, and it's 6 and 6. Instead of them matching, you're going to add them together. You're going to have 15 seconds to figure out your problem. If your answer is correct, you get to keep your cards, and if it's not correct, then you have to put the cards back, and it's the next player's turn. So before we get started, let's take a moment to repeat the rules of the game with your partner. Alex, would you like to repeat them to Kaylee?
You said that you pick up two cards, and instead of seeing if they match each other, you add them together to get the correct answer.
Okay, great job. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to demonstrate what a turn looks like? You just pick up a card and then pick up another one. Okay. What did you get?
6 and 6.
Okay. And then you'll just go ahead and add those together using whatever strategy you would like.
It's 12.
Okay, how'd you figure that out?
Because 6 plus 4 is 10. 6 minus 4 is 2. 10 plus 2 is 12.
Okay, great job. Okay, so you know the rules?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to take 5 rounds, okay? Who would like to start?
I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I got 8 and 1. And so I'm on my number line. I count up to 8. And then if I add one more, I get 9.
Okay, so your final answer is?
9.
Alright, great job. You can go ahead and take those cards. Alright, Kaylee, your turn.
I got 6 and 6. I got 12.
Okay, how'd you figure that out?
Because 6 plus 4 is 10. And then 10 plus 2 is 12.
Alright, great job. You can go ahead and keep those cards. Alright, Alex.
I got 4.
Okay, how'd you figure that out?
Because I got a 3, and so I go up to 3, and then if you add one more, it goes to 4.
Okay, so what if you started at 1? Would you still get the same answer?
Yeah.
Okay. How?
Because if you start at 1, then you add 3, and it still goes to 4.
Alright, great job. You can go ahead and take those cards. Kaylee, go ahead.
I got 4 plus 1 is 5.
Okay, how'd you figure that out?
I just know that.
You just know that?
Yeah.
Alright, is there a way that you could show me using your fingers or drawings?
1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 is 5.
Great job. You can go ahead and take those cards. Alright, Alex.
Oh. I got 14.
Okay, how'd you do that?
Because I counted up to 8, and then if you add 6 to 8, you get 14.
Alright. Do you know if 14 is an even or an odd number?
It's even.
Even? How is it?
Because you can divide it by 2.
Alright, great job. Alright, go ahead, Kaylee.
I got 3 and 2. That's 5.
Alright, how do you know that?
1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2 is 5.
Alright, do you know if 5 is an even or an odd number?
It's an odd number
How do you know that?
because it's not divisible by 2.
All right, go ahead, Alex. We're almost done here. Your card's upside down, sweetie.
Oh. I got 11.
Okay, how do you know that?
Because if you add 5 to 6, you get 11.
Okay. Let's say there's somebody that you know that doesn't know how to add 5 plus 6.
Uh-huh.
How would you explain that to them?
If you count on your fingers and you go to 6, and you know that that's 6, and then you count up to 5, you got to go to a second hand plus 1, so that's 11.
All right, great job. All right, you guys are being super smart today. Let's go ahead with your turn, Kaylee.
Got 4 plus 6 is 10.
How do you know that?
Because 4 plus 6 equals 10. It makes 10.
All right, great job using those base 10s. All right, go ahead, Alex. This is our last turn.
I got 6.
6? How so?
Because if you... Oh. I'm sorry, I subtracted instead of added. I got 12.
All right. Well, since you got the answer wrong the first time, we're going to have to put those cards back.
Okay.
All right, Kaylee, go ahead.
I got 12
All right, how'd you get 12?
because it's 9 plus 3 and 9 plus 1 is 10. And then you add 2 to make 3 and that's 12.
All right, great job. And Alex, this is your very last turn.
I got 17.
17, how so?
Because if you go up to 9, and then you add, it takes 1 more to get to 10, and so you have 7 left, so you add 7 to 10, you get 17.
All right, that was a super big number. All right, so everyone did a great job during that game. I have a couple questions that I'm going to ask you about the strategies that you used, and then we're going to go ahead and close off, okay? All right, so Kaylee, what strategies did you use to find your answers to those problems?
I tried to add all of my numbers up to 10, but if they didn't add up to 10, I just used my known facts.
All right, great job. Now, Alex, can you repeat to me in your own words what Kaylee's strategies were?
That if she added her numbers and they got up to 10, then she knew how to figure it out from 10. But if the numbers didn't get all the way up to 10, then she just knew what they were.
All right. Now, what strategies did you use to find your answers?
I counted on a number line.
Okay, you used a number line. That's always handy. Now, Kaylee, how is his strategy different than yours?
Because he got to look at his number line, he got to add them out, and then I had to add up to 10 and then figure out the difference and then add that.
Okay, but what I want y'all to pay attention to is on a number line, what Alex was doing is if his number was larger than 10 as well, he would go up to 10 and then finish adding off. So it's the same concept, only he's looking at his numbers, which kind of makes it a little bit easier, but as you get older, you'll learn that you don't have to draw out a number line every time. Okay? So before we close, what makes a number even or odd?
If you can divide it by 2,
That makes it what?
even,
Okay, and if you can divide it by 2?
then it's an odd number.
All right. Now, when you add 2 even numbers, do you get an even or an odd number?
Even,
Okay, how do you know that?
because 2 even numbers still make an even number. Like 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 can be divided by 2 to equal 4.
Okay. Now, if you add 2 odd numbers together, do you get an even or an odd number?
You get an even number.
Okay, how so?
Like, for example, if you take 3 plus 5 and add them together, you still get 8, but 8 can be divided by 2.
You guys are so smart. I'm so proud of you for doing so good on this game today.